Greetings everyone, my name is Atterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. During the last part, I covered several Veersmith levels, so in this part, I'll be covering at least 4 or 5 more Veersmith levels, starting up with this one. Crispy Woman by Gimmicks74, with 7 plays and a score 3. As always, if you want one of her levels to be featured in a future part like this one, please leave both the level name and level ID either in the comment section below or direct message me on Twitter. Also, as always, the full disclaimer of this entire LP series is linked in the description below. Also in the description are the timestamps for all the levels I cover in these parts, so if you want to check if her level is covered, expand the description. I'll be going through this stage as regular old Mega Man. I started with a full arsenal of special weapons, so this heat-oriented stage shouldn't be too challenging. At least that's what I hope. Could have introduced these over safer environments. Both the fire bars and the flipping platforms. Same with these Crashman lifts. Let's just use the rush shit over here. It's a lot safer. This segment would be a lot easier if I was playing as bass. At least this is a good checkpoint placement. I always point out the good checkpoint placements in these levels. Too many levels don't get the checkpoint placements down right. Either they're too generous or too stingy. I much prefer the former though. What's down here? An E-Tank? And you can only access it by playing as Mega Man, of course. Oh, don't tell me. For a moment there, I thought there was going to be a hothead up here. Gonna have to use this now. Or of course I could have used the power adapter, but this is the faster route. This is already a fortress level anyways, due to how the gimmicks are introduced. And we're outside of the hot area. I can see the clear sky out there, but we're now back in the facility. Oh goody, these things. If only I was playing as bass. Essentially, Mega Man's normal mode, Proto Man's probably hard mode, and bass is easy mode. Ever since the version 1.5 update, Sniper Joes are much easier to deal with, in some ways too easy. I suppose we're coming up against the boss. Thanks for the full restore of everything. This was a neat fortress level. Around the average in terms of difficulty. Overall, this was a neat little level. I'll give it a thumbs up. Second up is Hardman's Crystal Hideout by Megablur, with 24 plays and a score of 8. Now that I think about it, the previous stage felt like two fortress stages glued together. It could have been made a bit shorter or split into two. Surprise spikes. Not so keen on those. Thank you for the generosity, level designer. We really don't need all these E-tanks lying about. I'd like to play through the stage if this was on the Wily challenge mode for sure. Welp, that was me jumping the gun. Oh well, it's only about a few seconds walk back anyways. Overall, outside of that, which was entirely my fault, this was a very easy stage. A stage that just existed. Poor Hardman. The leaf shield just destroys him here. Third up is Crystal Man Snowbase by TheBoltTwilight with 9 plays and a score of 1. Edited out about 25 seconds of load time. Shade Man's musical track playing on a snow stage. That's interesting. Plenty of special weapons and utilities. At least Proto Man doesn't take double damage here. We even have alternate pathways too. Let's take the upper pathway first. Well, this Sniper Joe was really easy to deal with. Pre-version 1.5, it'd be a bit more challenging. That cannon was pointing the wrong direction. I feel that I'll have to replay through the bottom part of the level. That's probably an entirely separate pathway, which will link up with this one near the end of the level. I guess this is supposed to be a mini-boss room, or a refill station, or a checkpoint room, I guess. But there's nothing else there. I guess that was supposed to introduce you to how the tellies work. I knew there'd be a secret here. Always check the sides of the stages. You never know if there's any secrets. Surprisingly no enemies in that section. Am I supposed to go down over there or jump over that pit? None of these actually have pit shadows, so I'm guessing all of these are pits. I guess this is where the two pathways link up with each other? Maybe not. I'm still thinking that I didn't take the lower part of the stage, and it linked up with this at that teleporter. So I will replay through the stage from the beginning. Nevertheless, this was a fun fortress level. So there's actually a lower pathway through this place, filled with E&M tanks. Back up over here, I guess. What's to the door to the right then? Nothing, it's a sealed door. So you're supposed to go up over here. Alright, that explains all my questions. There isn't actually an alternate pathway. Forward up is T-Claw and Other Gimmicks by Little Mac, with 144 plays and a score of 36. Let's see what this gimmick-oriented stage has to offer. We have Mega Man 9 music playing in the background. I recognize this enemy from Hornet Man's level. Always fires in trees and can destroy those blocks. We have the Thunderclaw now. Not too bad. 4 times a charm. That wasn't too bad either. I'm just playing really cautiously here. Astroman. At least I have access to charge shots here. He also takes double damage from the Buster. Now I gain access to the Tornado Blow. Every weapon has a nice set of screens to introduce how they work. I recognize the fire mat spawners right over there. I'm gonna take the more risky route. You know what? I'm not gonna take it. I may get knocked into the pit by the explosions, knowing my luck. These blocks from Mega Man 8 and Mega Man Base. These are the Yoko blocks which can reflect my shots back. Time for the last set of 3 challenges. This one focuses on the Tornado Hold. So it can follow you upwards. Next up is the Switch Challenge, the Astroman Switch Challenge. And activating these switches actually activates the switches off screen too. Last but not least is the next Thunderclaw challenge. That was very straightforward. I was expecting all these main challenges to be at least twice as long. I guess Little Mac wanted to keep them short but sweet. It's a nice little tutorial level for how to use the Thunderclaw and Tornado Hold. So is he our actual final boss? The best weapon to use here will be the Tornado Hold, assuming he decides to stand still for a moment. Concrete Man. And judging by the final boss team playing in the background, he's the final one. His weakness is probably the laser trident. I need to get used to Concrete Man's pattern again. Yeah, that is his weakness. And this stage is over. As I said, it was a nice little tutorial level. Not as hard as I expected it to be. Fifth up is Wily Thunder Fortress stage by Sandra Gomez with 19 plays and a score of 1. Around 20 screens long. Thanks for all the special weapons. Assuming we already understand how the Thunderclaw works, as well as the rain gimmick here. We have to chain it together here, I guess. Come back, Crashless? Were those the only two? That's not exactly good design there. Okay, here are all the crash lifts. There should have been more going back there. This stage assumes you already understand how to use these special weapons. Quite a few things are off screen, it seems. This was a fascinating level, I guess. I'm not sure what else to say about it. You need to be quick so you can react to the thunderclap pulls off screen. So that's how we regain all the special weapons, one by one by defeating each boss. Next up, Concrete Man. I feel fighting Concrete Man with the Mega Buster is a lot easier. Next up is Sparkman. Would have liked if there were some health pickups here. Tornado Man. So many bosses here. This stage has turned into a boss rush level. Same weakness as he had in Mega Man 7. Here's Astro Man. We don't have the Astro Crush in this engine yet, so instead we have the Mega Ball. I really need to get used to how to use it. It's been several years since I last used it, and there were probably some gimmick-oriented stages that forced me to understand how to use it. At first, it's a bit unwieldy to use, but once you get the hang of it, it's a pretty powerful utility. Last but not least is Grenade Man. It even deflects back his grenades. That's pretty powerful. The only other weapon which I think can do that would be the Shine. Time to get to the end of the level. I wish these were in order though. And that's it, no end boss. So the sixth and final level of this episode is Magnet Man's in Sparkman's Power Plant Part 2 Level Hard by Shaun Williams with 15 plays and a score of -1. Due to the difficulty of the stage, I will be silent throughout it. So overall, out of the 6 levels I covered in this episode, my favorite level would be Crispy Woman by Jinox74. So in the next episode, I'll be covering several more Veersmith levels. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Toodles!